Well, it's showtime. Here we go. Hello there, everybody. Hold on. I'm just pushing some buttons, get myself correctly oriented, and then we'll be good to go. Hello. Yes. So, welcome aboard for the Hauptstrecke München to Augsburg challenge. Now, as I won the Bakerloo challenge twice, I got to choose the new challenge. I kind of regret it a little bit because it's savage. It is not for the faint of heart. Obviously, we've got all the layers on to just pack the place out with traffic, and we're using the BR 423, which, for those who know, doesn't have the best brakes in the world. No, they're you've got to keep your wits about you. Second to that, we're also forcing everybody to use sifa and PZB as well. Yeah, it's not easy. I don't know if I'll even finish it. I've done a trial run. In fact, I've done 2 trial runs, and they went okay. Although on the first one I was 20 minutes behind schedule. So there you go. That's that then. Yeah, no, it's all good. When can James expect a video? After the stream finishes, this will be up on YouTube for a video. There you go. Yeah, so it's a tricky one. Am I on PC? Yes, I'm on PC. So if you want to play along, if you want to take this challenge for yourself, now I'm going to apologise in advance actually. Because this requires quite a high level of concentration, I will only check the chat when I pull into a station. Otherwise, I'll get it all wrong and the world will end. And there will be the laughing. And I'm okay with laughing, generally speaking, but we prefer laughing with rather than laughing at. So the service that we're running is the S3 to München Ost, which departs 8:22. 8:22, there you go. As you can see, I've already got a score. My best score is 11,000 and change, something like that. I will be aiming to do better than 11,000, but no, there are so many opportunities to get this horrendously wrong, and I'm just trying to put myself into the frame of mind where I know where stuff is at the start, because as ever, you're really against the clock at the start of a service to get set up and to get moving. So if anybody wants to play along, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. If anybody wants to play along live, I'll give you, where is it? We're currently 4 minutes past the hour. I will give you until 8 minutes past the hour and then I'll kick off. So if you want to get set up to run along in parallel, now's your opportunity. Yeah, there you go. Does TSW2 have the Arosa line? No, not yet, but it's on its way. We don't have a date for it yet. Yeah. What did you mean by all the layers are on? There are some add-ons that add additional layers to other add-ons, and a layer is extra services when you're in timetable mode. So if you own, I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you own a couple of other German routes, it will add extra services on top of the ones that come already with Munich Augsburg. So yeah, there you go. Have I given Southeastern a good run yet? Yes, I did earlier on, and I recorded it as well. I've got to edit it though. Yeah. Starting 11 finds it funny how there's numerous issues with Train Sim World 2, and they're having fun live streaming. But I'm not the person who fixes the issues. No, I'm the person who has fun live streaming. So you could point me at the issues, and I could go, oh yeah, as 5,000 lines of code stream past me, I'll go, oh yeah, it's probably line 1300-ish, I reckon. I would be no use in that area. Where I am of use is having a camera pointing at me and answering your questions. As much as possible. Why is the camera on the opposite side? Because nothing turns up on that side in terms of UI bits and pieces. So we've we moved it over to the other side in order to show you more of the HUD. Yeah, there we go. I write them down for someone else to fix. That's pretty much it. When you report an issue, We humble community people, we make sure that the right people hear about it, and they can then be investigated and resolved. It's relatively simple. Yeah, there we go. Are you the person who gives the developer something to fix? Yeah, very much so. I make the recommendations, as well as Natalie and Jamie. We make the recommendations on what we see in terms of feedback when it comes to things that you'd like to see in the future, things you'd like fixing most urgently. When we did the Southeastern high-speed preview, and you gave us some really great feedback on that, it was your community team, your community team, that made sure that the right things were addressed as a matter of priority. So there you go. Yeah, good. Yeah, have I got my seatbelt on? No, I don't need it. No, I'm easy. No, it's relatively straightforward. Do a bit of Control F5, Charlie, if the title is wrong, and it should work just fine. Tube fan? No, not just to annoy you. No, we chose this route for the simple reason of it's a good route. And we've got all the services switched on because we're playing on PC. There you go. And don't take anything personally. Nothing is personal. We don't do anything personal. No. It's all everything. Thought it might be entertaining, so we're giving it a go. If you want to play along, you've got 1 minute to get set up. The S3 München Ost at 8:22 a.m. Spring Clear is what we're playing on the BR423. So there you go. It's all good. There's get yourself situated and see if you can beat my score at the same time. I wish I could do layers on console. We wish you could do layers on console as well, but we've got a lot of optimization work to do before the consoles will be able to handle layers on a reliable basis. Yeah, good. Yeah, right. Okay, as mentioned, I will only have a look at the chat when I reach the station. So if you ask questions while I'm in motion, I probably won't see them. But when I hit a station, I'll answer them, and I've got a few stops to make. Right, ready? Yeah. This has got bad news written all over it. Right, let's go. Right, key in. It's not there. It's here. All right, go on. Stick that in forwards. Head over to this one. I want that on, and I want that over there, just to be on the safe side. And I want that on, and then I want this. No, wait, it's there. That one on as well. I think that's everything. All right, let's try it. Let's give it a go. What have I missed? No, I've got it. Okay, right, thump it. Now we are under under PZB at the moment, so I'm going to max out at about 30-ish to avoid being tripped up, and I should have just enough time to hit the station on time. I'll set up destination boards, lights, all of that kind of business once I'm parked up. If you start playing around with it now, you don't have the time to get where you need to be. I may even have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slow down to 20 because I think we've got a 500 Hertz coming up here. Yep, there it is. Come on, get it down. There we go. Right, roll it. I need a little bit more volume. Right, okay, there we go. Let me know if the game sound is not quite loud enough. Oh, release PZB. Yeah, thank you. So far, I've been able to do this with never having to release PZB. Instead, just getting the speed limits right. But yeah, I got you. Right, okay, there we go. This is starting off reasonably well. There you go. Brakes all the way on. Thank you. Right. Get the door open. Right. I'm going to set up the destination. Right. Route 1. Yeah, that's that one. And we go down to S3. That one. Yeah. Right. And then over that one. And can you tell I've done this before? Yeah, I've done it twice. But I made a mental note of what it is that I needed to do. Right, train lights, headlights onto high beam. Close the. No, I'm early. That won't last. Okay, right. Wait. Now. Right, yeah, we're good. Window heaters, please. Yeah, need it. Alright, on we go. Now, the reason that I'm in such a rush, you get maximum points doing this stuff by being on time. And that's absolutely critical. Hold on, stay under 20, under 25. 20 would be nice. There we go. Okay, we can grip it and rip it now. Right, okay, good. Right. Pretty sure I've got everything set up, but I'm not 100% certain. And the main reason that this is particularly tricky is that with PZB turned on, your opportunity to speed to make up time doesn't exist. No, not particularly. No, it doesn't. I'll give you a look at the outside of the train. Hold on, let me get a bit of that. There we go. This is what we're rocking. It's a handsome looking beast, and I like it because its brakes are not the best. And that's why I've chosen it. Also to trip up other people. I think Natalie particularly is going to have fun stopping in the station. Yeah. All right. Okay. This is good. All right. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a bit of cool cap. I'm feeling cheeky. All right. Okay. Start here and do a bit of this. Going too fast. All right. I've got absolutely no bravery when it comes to anything other than concentrating on the service. Right, 1 kilometre to go. We're doing 110. Let's turn that ready to start putting the brakes on. Now this is all about bravery and braking. You have to wait until the absolute last second to do so. I've gone early here because I need to get a feel for my deceleration rate. Now, it's about 100 metres needed for every 10 kilometres per hour that you're doing. That's what I've got it locked as in my head, but I think it's actually less than that in terms of speed. But as you can see, despite having left the previous station on time, I'm now late. So you really do have to brake as late as you can in order to stay on time. I mean, I'm only going to be off by 15 seconds, but due to the... Oh, no, left that late. But due to the number of services on this route... So I'm in a bit of brakes. Right, wait for it to say objective complete. And then you can open the doors. All right, okay. All right, we're there. Yeah. No, don't do that. There you go. That's it. Take it down to about there. There you go. You'll be all right. It's okay. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's going to be fine. There we go. That's all good. And I'll tell you something else for nothing. Having experimented with PZB properly for the first time this week, oh my goodness me, it's fun. It makes such a difference to playing. Because you have to be switched on. You can't just take it easy. You can't coast. You've got to stay properly dialed into what you're doing, otherwise you'll fail it. And that extra level of attention that you have to pay is amazing. It makes such a difference. I should be acknowledging PZB every time we go through there, just as a habit. That's just a thing we should do. Yeah. The good news is I have figured out how to get out of a PZB mandatory stop moment, which is good. Right, okay, ease it off. Right, now 600, we're going to go full beans on the brakes. There you go. Let's see how we do. Right, we were 15 seconds off the pace at the last one. I think we're going to be off the pace again. I'm going to see where this actually comes in. We did full brakes from about 70. Oh, crumbs, no. Oh, no, you're coming in way short. Okay, alright. Yeah. Right, give it a little bit more, and then full brakes at 150. Alright, okay, there you go. Well, I say full brakes. We're going with level 6. And I'm off the pace again. I haven't got my braking distance down. Oh, damn it. Now, the points are accrued by timeliness and accuracy. Yes, you get points for being under the speed limit, but you get more points for being accurate and on time. So that's what we're going to try and aim for. But I'm already off the pace. Dear. Yeah, absolutely. PZB is just a wonderful way to play, and I should have tried it earlier. Simply, oh no, the wrong way again. Simply because I enjoy the 101 because you have to concentrate more, and it just makes for a, I don't know, a more engaging experience. I'd say I haven't got my dash lights on. I don't think I'm that bothered, but you know, it's probably a worthwhile endeavour. Where did I leave them? It's around somewhere. All right, go on, go. All right. Next stop, Olsing Station, Olsing, Gleis 1, at 8 Uhr 31. Apologies for the mangled pronunciation there. I'm a little bit rusty. Spotlight, there you go, that'll do. Would prefer just to have the illuminated dials and whatnot, but right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm concentrating because I'm trying to do well. I'm setting the pace, and I want to accomplish two things, and that is not coming last, and not failing. Yeah. Right. Okay. We're going a bit faster this time, so let's go for full brake straight off, and see how that helps. We're not going to make up that time, though. I'll tell you that for nothing, because it won't let me go early. No, that time is lost forever. Too much. Wait for it. Wait for it. You've got to have the courage to wait for the last instant. All right, okay, I can wait until much later. I think 70 kilometers an hour. We can wait until about 500 meters out. Let's give that a go on the next one. All right, you're the boss. I am the boss. Right, there we go. Come on. Ease it in. Ease it in. Almost a minute behind now. Braking. It's all about braking. Right, wait for it to go bonk. There you go, open the door. Right, okay, we're there. Arrive into the platform at 65 kph. Try to be at the beginning of the station at 60 and then do full brakes. Okay. All right, I'll try that. I'll try that next. No, wrong way again. Why is my instinct always to go the wrong way with that? Yeah, fighting your own instincts the entire time. Okay, here we go. Lock them up. All right, here we go. Now, this is all plain sailing. Apart from being ready to get into the first stop, it's relatively simple until you get about midway through, and then it gets lively. If you are behind by, I think it's as much as a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you will get held at signals, and that's exciting. Yeah, that can properly ruin your time, because there are other services that will quite merrily get in your way. But we'll cope with that. Right, let's get this on speed, and then we've got a couple of kilometres of not a lot. Right, there you go. That should do the trick. I'm not even going for full speed. Nope. Nope. If I can complete this without PZB tripping me up once, I'll be very happy. It would be the first. Oh, passenger lights. Oh, thank you. Yep, there you go. Passenger lights are on. There you go. Knew I'd forgotten something. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Sifa, acknowledge. Yeah. Yeah, I know all the buttons, me. Oh, it's happening. Train. Very nice. Right. Okay. There we go. I'm ready. I'm coiled. I'm on it, like a Scotch bonnet, and yeah, it's going to be good. So 60 by the start of the platform. All right. Okay. I left this late. I left this very late. I left this very, very, very late. I've even pushed the button the wrong way. Oh, we're hosed. Oh, we're doomed. I've gone for the e-brake to see if it'll do the job, but no, I pushed the wrong button. I'm fighting my instincts. My instincts are slow down is left, speed up is right. I might actually make this as well. No, you wouldn't have thought it possible. Well, okay. The good old tried and tested traditional, just chuck everything out the window, and we might be okay. No, open the door. How much time did I make back there? Well, whoo! Makes you know you're alive. There you go. Yeah. No, because there's no do-overs. If you hose this, that's you DNF'd. So no, you've got one shot at glory, and I am prepared to use the emergency brake to avoid zipping straight through a station and failing it all in one go. Right, there you go. Lock them up. All right. Accelerate is that way. It's that way. What have I been playing where it's the other way around? Doesn't really matter, does it? So if you play a driving game, accelerate is on the right and brake is on the left. If you're using a controller, obviously. I mean, unless you're using your fingers in some other fashion there to make that happen. But there you go. Yeah. There you go. Give me TSW editor. Get a job with the company and you can have it. We're hiring all the time. And then you can play with all the things. We'll be more than happy to furnish you with everything you need to create a masterpiece. Right, okay, yeah. 2.5 kilometres. München, Lochhausen, platform 9. Gleis. Yeah, I know. Gleis isn't strictly speaking platform. Hold on, slow it down, 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 slow it down. Slow it down. You know these safety systems take no flipping prisoners. There you go. I did it. It's alright, Gov, I didn't do nothing wrong. No, I managed to get the speed back down between the signals. It's all fine. It's all fine. Afternoon, Klaus. Right, there we go. Let's stay on it this time. Remember, brake is to the right. Yeah, okay. Brake is to the right. Yeah. I mean, of course it makes sense. You know, accelerate A, decelerate D. Right, let's put some brakes on. Yeah, there's a thing. Thank you. I got you. Don't you worry. All right, keep speed up, keep speed up, keep speed up, keep speed up. A little bit less. That's it. Right, we're going to be doing a little bit fast. No, we're going to be more or less on the money here, I think. Where is the platform? Where is the platform? What have they done with my platform? All right, here we go. And we're just under the 60 that was suggested. So I'm going to give it a try. There we go. All the brakes, all the time, and we'll probably come up a bit short, but I'm not going to interfere with it. We'll just see how we get on. I am a minute behind schedule. I'll have burned some points here because we're coming in short. And that's okay. Right, 60. Gotcha. Alright, 60 will work. Oh, tell you what else we need. Yeah, let's get some of this. That's not what I had in mind. There you go. That's better. Right, okay, I'm ready. And then, of course, you start easing the brakes off before you're ready to go. Kernel cam next. I'll do a kernel cam if there is enough space between stations. I shall wait until my next sifa pulse, and then I'll try a bit of kernel cam if I've got enough time. Right, and Lesby Avenue. Could probably have gone a little bit earlier there, but no. Until the doors are closed, it won't let you go, and then you have to take the throttle back off again to put it back on again. So, yeah, that's what we say to that. All right, what do we got? 2 and a bit kilometres. All right, I'm going to wait for a sifa, and then we'll head outside. Yes. Well, this is jolly good fun. All right, love it. Great. I'd like to tell you something else. I'm actually interested in having more than one go. Because now, you see, now I'm going, no, I can do it better. It's now just a racing game, where it's about perfecting your mastery of the corners. Let's give it a go here. I'll try it with the turbos. No, turbos is the wrong speed. It's not going to work. Kernel cam's on starter. Plus, you can't do it in the middle of the track because there's too many pylons and what have you getting in the way, spoiling your fun. Right, let's deploy some brakes here, team. Now, platform is at around, between 250 and 300 metres that it starts. Oh, we need to get down here. Sifa's about to kick on. No, it hasn't kicked on. It's about to. Oh, you put the emergency brake on and you've ruined it for everybody. Oh, well. We were behind. I'm not going to lose too much time here. Right. After the next station. Yeah. Oh, I've got you. All right, thanks. It's my fault. I looked at the chat. Right, there we go. Yeah. Matt should win this one. I did refer to Matt's tutorial when attempting to figure out what was going on, and then I got Matt on the hotline when I couldn't figure out why I'd been tripped by PZB, and the answer was that I thought it was a 60 limit and it wasn't. It was a 45, and I was at a bit of a loss as to why that was. Flashing light means get your game face on, because it's coming, it's happening. It's all going to it's all going to occur. It's all going to occur. Also, if you want an added level of difficulty, try having people chatting at you while doing this and maintaining some level of commentary. Let me tell you, it's not as easy as I don't make it look. No, not even remotely. It's quite a lot less easy than that. Right, here we go. Now then. Come on there, train. Let's boogie. Right, now, we'll acknowledge this one as we go past. Alright, have we got the 1,000 on yet? No, we haven't got the 1,000 on yet. We've still got the 85, which means we can do the track limit. But we've got a 90 coming up shortly. And the flashing needs to be... Once I get the 75... what is it? 5570 or whatever it is flashing, then I need to be showing willing when it comes to abiding by the signalling that's coming up. Alright, okay, I'm there. I'm all into it. I'm into the action. I'm going to acknowledge every signal whether I need to or not, because that's how you win the game, I think. I'm a novice, but not being tripped up by this safety system is a life that I plan to lead. Right, let's get to the speed limit now. Thank you. Alright, okay, yeah, alright, there we go. Right, keep your wits about you. Yeah. What do we got? Oh, whoa, right, brakes. There you go. Do not be late for a speed change. More brakes. There you go. That's good. Release. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, you swine. Yeah. Play me all the tunes. See if I care. All right. I guess we're stopping them. All right. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, should have slowed to 40. All right. Okay. It's okay. We'll get past this. Right. Come on. Tally ho. Tally ho, come on, time's against us. Yeah, no, should have slowed to 40. It's because I'm too busy watching the rig. What now? Oh, you did 41. That's why. No, you can't mess with this thing. It means business. Here we go. So the chat goes bananas, going, oh, flipping heck. Right, okay, no, that's it. No. You can't mess with it. Right. Come on. 40. Start slowing down when you get to 30-ish. Alright, okay. I'm not kidding. Do it properly. You have to do it properly. Right, there you go. 38. And that's enough speed for anybody. A little bit of brake. A little bit of brake. Just a dab on there. That's it. Alright, okay. Alright, we're back under control. How far am I off? I'm about 90 seconds. No, I'll be about 2 minutes and change off the pace. That's okay. This will still be my fastest time. Oh, hold on. We've got a 500 hertz. We're under here, which means we need to get under 20, or 20 or under, I should say. There you go. That's it. Yeah. Good. All right. Good. Right. Now we're going to be late, but I'm going to try and be accurate here. So we'll see how we get on. Okay. Pretty good. Alright. Flipping PZB twice. Ah, that's annoying. Huh? Oh well. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. It's okay. That's alright. We're not downhearted, friends. Because we're only a couple of minutes off the pace, and that's acceptable. Because yeah, it really is. It's definitely acceptable. Because I've done worse. I've done far worse. But no. Yeah. Did I mention that I didn't think I was going to win this one? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I'm going to win this one. All I'm hoping is that I put up a semi-plausible fight before Matt comes in and dominates everybody. Right, don't go over 20. There you go. That's it. Just acknowledge it. Just go and go, I see. Oh, hold on, we can grip it and rip it. No, don't go over 40. You sure? Yes. 1000 hertz isn't on. Fine, try it and see what happens. No, we should be good we should be good for 60. Do you want to risk it? No. Should be good for 60. Should be. That's the operative phrase. Well, we're at 41 now. When we plough over the next magnet, we'll know for sure. I think you're good for 60. All right, okay, let's go for 60. All right, okay, yeah. No, you're now good for max power. All right, okay. All right, thump it. All right, there we go. That's it. All right, 2.5 kilometres to the next one. And all being well, we won't have a repeat of the previous one. Right, we've got a 100 km/h limit in a moment. We're now under LZB as well. Okay, all right, fine. But there's no AFB on this, so or if there is, I've been looking in the wrong place. So the LZB isn't going to take control so much as just give you some indicators on the HUD. About the kind of speed that's expected of you. It's actually quite helpful. Yeah. I apologise for not looking at the chat enough during any stops, but I've got quite the train to handle. You're suggesting we slow down a bit. All right, I'm following your lead there, champ. Right, okay, go on. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm following your lead. That's all good. Yeah, that's good. Why is my sifa light not going off? Interesting. Alright, okay, well I'm just going to have to wait for the alarm then, aren't I? Yep, I reckon so. Okay, slowing, trying for 60 at the start of the platform. We're 3 minutes plus behind schedule. Wait for it, be calm. Increase your calm, John Spartan. Right, okay, there you go. That's it. We're going with 9, you see. I think braking 9 should bring us in at about the right joint. Hold on. Wait, keep going. Let's gather what nuts we may. Come on, that's it. Yeah. Right, hammer on. going to overshoot because the brakes are, you know, fickle. All right, okay, there you go. All right, see, now we're talking. Talking. Thanks for the support there, gang. This is all helpful. No. That's how you brake in a station. It was not bad. It was okay. I think I can do better, but I've got a lot of. I'm juggling quite a bit at the moment. I mean, I think if you were to learn this, you would start off by perfecting the braking distances without any safety systems turned on. This would be my recommendation, and then activate sifa just so that you're in the habit of responding to sifa every time it goes off. Then probably turn sifa back off again. But I went for sifa and PZB together from the outset because, you know, I'm pretty flipping bold. So yeah, I went for the combo from the get-go, going, no, I might as well learn them both in parallel. And actually, because you are already in a state of heightened paying attention, it's not so bad to respond to both. My sifa indicator is going off. And then finally, once you manage all of that, turn the HUD off and just go via signposting and track limits and know your train and know your route. Too fast. Slow. This is better. Right, brakes on. Here we go. We were at about 61, right at the edge of the platform. I think we're still coming in too fast, you know. Not too fast, too slow. Yeah, we're going to come in well short. Now, our brakes off. Let's get a bit closer. I'll take the points. I'm already late. There you go. That's better. And bring it to a rest. That should be pretty good. Should be. And... oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Whee. Okay. All right. There we are. And the stopping point marker. Yes, absolutely. Turn the stopping point marker off. Then you have to know your distance to destination. I mean, you can look up your next stop on your to-do list. On your to-do list. That's fine, because as a driver you would have your clipboard of notes with vis-a-vis the route itself, although more likely is that you'll have driven it that often that no one needs to tell you how far it is. You start recognising places, like driving a car somewhere. After you do it often enough, you know where you're going, you know how long it's going to take. You don't need your sat-nav telling you where to go. But that comes from practice and plenty of it. What was that? Alright, something just got lively at me. What do we got? Alright, we've got 800 metres to an 80. Alright, then we'll aim for 80 rather than any more than that. We've got a green light afterwards. So far, I have had the signals in my favour, but the amount of traffic on this route is such that signals are not necessarily going to be green throughout. On my first couple of runs, I got held at a red a couple of times, and that was, I mean, thank you, that was great. Do pay attention, 007, come on. That's it. Come on. No, I'm on the money. I'm on it. No, you're gonna need to. Yeah, I've got it. I'm on it. It's okay. You can relax. I've deployed everything. It's all fine. You broke too soon. I may well have done, but I'm going to stop in the right place, so you know you can just chill. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's about it. Lots of brakes, please. Lots of brakes. Lots and lots and lots of brakes. Lots of brakes. All the brakes, please. Can I have some more brakes, please? Please look in your magic bag full of brakes and give me some of them. Right. Open up. Right. Okay. There you go. Don't listen to the LZB before Hackerbrooker. Really? Does the LZB not do you any favours? Oh, look, I'm listening to all the voices at the moment, and whatever they tell me, I'm largely there. 75 kilometres per hour at platform if you want to be harsh. Oh, I'm quite happy to be harsh, but I'd rather not unless it was absolutely necessary. In fact, I rather prefer to still have something left over just in case additional harshitude is required. Because it doesn't take much for me to go, oh, that's interesting, and completely miss that I've got trouble a brewing. All right, okay, we've got a 60 coming up here. Let's be ready for that. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, we're at 55. I feel happy about 55. 55 feels good to me. The LZB is starting to tick down. That's all right. Yeah, I'm good. There's that yellow I was talking about. Right, let's get her down. Uh-oh. All right, okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. Let's go for 40. Thank you. Right, there you go. Let's go for 40, not 30. Come on, pull yourself together. Go on, a little bit more. It's not gonna hurt you. Thank you. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. All right, okay. Life is rich and plentiful. All right, so far so good. All right, okay. Where are we? We haven't actually lost too much time in this, the tricky bit. We lost a little, but only about 30 seconds in total, and I'm quite happy with that. Through the tricky bit, I'll just stop the train. All right. Open her up. I think we might be done. Are we? We might be. Are we though? We might be. Have a look at the action item list. Yeah, no, this is it. We're done. Alright, okay. Well, it's not the cleanest, but I did beat my best, my previous best, so we'll get a couple more points, I think, when the passenger's done loading. Can't be too sure. Close them up. And give me the win, please. All right, okay, all right. I can do that better, you know. I can improve on that. I'm pretty certain of it. But I did set my new high score, which is okay. 12,713 is the score to beat. Tebow did 13,484. Very good, Tebow. I'm sensing you've done it before. Rudy did 13,496. That's very close, you two. That's going to be a difference of centimetres in your stopping points. No, very good. PZB didn't trip me up. Tripped me up a couple of times, but that's because I should have zigged when I zagged. There you go. Yeah. No, it's not a gold. It's I've only got a silver. I haven't hit a gold on this one yet. No, but that is my current high score. So no medal. I haven't hit a gold yet. Yes. Basandi says, how do you disable the emergency stop alarm on the Javelin? When you've got emergency stop on, take it out of emergency brake and then put it back in again and then release it again. So you have to take it out and put it back in and then take it out again, and that will stop the emergency brake alarm. Yeah. The game should tell if you beat your best score. It does. That's what the diamond is here. The diamond tells you it's your top score. Yeah. I know the things I know. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, there you go. I'm nowhere near an expert driver, but I tell you, I was playing Southeastern high speed this afternoon, and I went, you know what would be quite nice? It would be quite nice to do everything possible using my beloved 101, and just do them all, do all of it, and become utterly proficient at least one train. So there you go. Matt might drive the train well, but he doesn't follow the timetable. Yeah, maybe. But here's the thing. On the second Bakerloo run, as much as he cheated by using, dev hacks, he was trying to get close to the timetable. Right, okay. Am I doing this tonight or am I doing something else as well? I've got 20 minutes available. What would you like to see? I'm open to suggestions there, chums. What are you interested in? What would you like to have a look at? I've got it all. I've got everything we've released. Let's put it that way. So yeah, what would you like? A bit of Southeastern. I can make that happen. How about some 3-7, whatever it is, 5-7, whichever one. We can do a bit of that. Everybody's seen the Javelin, although it's tempting to fire up the Javelin just to see if we get the train boat. But no, let's not. Okay, right. Let's go for a bit of an explore. Let's do a bit of timetable action. And we could do a. Do you want the Medway special? Which Loco would you like? What would you like the Medway special on? On a 66. Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, no, you can't do a 101. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't let you. It doesn't allow it. No, it's very sad. I'm seeing every class suggested under the sun here. We've got a 37, we've got 45, we've got the 20 getting a bit of popularity, the 45, 37, 20. 37 appears to be the leader of the pack. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's. Well, this is a rail freight 37, so I don't know if this is going to deliver that we would like to see. Mind you, that's the only 37 you've got, so be quiet. Okay, Medway Explorer. Let's go eastbound. Ooh, eastbound or westbound? Ooh, tricky. Which way do you want to go, team? Do you want to go east or west? All right, I'll take the first one to 4, east. That's 1 for east, that's 2 for east, that's 3 for east. 1 more for east, and east wins. East, there we go. Eastbound. Righto. All right, there we go. Gotcha. Right. We are now in position. We are activated. It is occurring. Now, how familiar with this am I? Not especially. Come on, textures, get yourselves loaded in, and then we can push off. And why are we? Don't perpetually leave me up this end. I want to go and see the other end. There we are. I want to see the fun stuff. Big lad. Right. Okay. I guess we're going to have to open the doors that way. Right. What we got? I don't drive this very much, so we'll just allow me to poke around the cab for a moment, and we'll see what we can see. Manual wipage. It's the best way. Right. Brake is in. Train brake is in shutdown. We don't want that. Let's give it full service to charge the cylinder. That's always a good thing to do. Reverser into. Put the key in. All right. Master key. There you go. Reverser into forwards. Yes. What do you do? Handsome. Some dash lights wouldn't hurt. What have we got up here? Tail lights, no. Instrument lights, thank you. Yeah. Interior lights? Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, I'll have that too. Cab light. Nah, too much. Route indicator lights, yes please. And tail light, a side thingamajig. Lighting MCB5 is on. Good. Good, I'm glad to hear it. No, perish the thought that it wasn't. Right, what am I missing? I bet I'm missing my my running lights, aren't I? Oh no, they're on. Okay. Okay. Alright, good. This Loco looks funny to me, but it sounds great. It is an odd looking beast, and I don't mean any disrespect by that. It's odd, but at the same time it's great. It is it's an historic element. AWS? No, I'm not going to go with AWS at the moment. Look, I just demonstrated I could do safety systems. We're just going to go for a cruise. I'm going to Colonel Cam the heck out of this thing, and yeah, we'll see how we go. All right, off we trundle. Throttle full. Tell you what you should do. Oh yeah, we've got separate brakes, haven't we? Service to release. Yeah, Loco brakes off already. Yeah. There you go. Try it now. See how you get on. Bit of wheel slippage. All right, just tickle it to get her moving. Go on, go on, go on. That's it. That's it. There you go. Alright, that's more like it. No, I'm not turning on the AWS, it's fine. Oh, Windows, yes. Yep. Yeah, will do. Hold on. Which way am I looking? That way. Okay, everybody, rock and roll. I say, it's a good, solid grumbler. This one. Absolutely. This is the stuff. That they are, yeah. Because that way it means that I'm suitably ventilated, so bad things don't happen. What have I missed back here? I'm sure I haven't turned something on I'm supposed to do. Nah, it's fine. You can probably turn DSD on. Nah, not that. There you go. No, you can give it a little bit more. Right, let's enjoy them. Why do you keep defaulting to the back? Stop it. There you go. I've got ages until we've got to stop anywhere, so we'll just soak up some camera action, which is my preferred way to play. Is just to look at it. It's great, doesn't it? Alright, so yeah, look, it's my own opinion that I'm entitled to. No, fantastic. We've got 6 miles until anything. Great. Yeah, let's give it some thunder. Can we have a look at the PIS at the next station? I'll give it a go. I'll tell you what we could do, actually. I mean, we've got a go via at the moment, so it shouldn't display this service at the next station we go through. But the next one we stop at, most definitely, because it will call out the name of the train. There you go. Let's give it a good thump. Right, and cracking bit of camera work. Okay. Off we go. We set our route of travel. This feels promising. Too fast. The optimum speed for a bit of side scrolling. You've got 2 optimum speeds. One is if you are using the go fast camera scroll, and one is if you aren't. Why is my name Yonder Colonel? Just because it is. Why is your name Top Smart? Does the station show this train does not stop here, it stands clear of the edge? Alright, okay, yeah, I'll give that a look. In fact, I can jump out on the free cam and it might still display after we've just gone through them. So I see game volume down a little. Heathen. You're going to have people going, oh, but this is some of the fabulousest sound in the world. Right, I'll drop it by about half, and then we'll get back to work. There you go. That's a bit quieter. How's that? Does that feel a bit more appropriate? No, I figured it was because it's a properly noisy Loco. This one, exactly. See, LaserJet there, confirming what I knew already. Is that it is a gorgeous sounding piece of kit. That's okay. Yeah, but otherwise you can't hear me, you see. And there you go. When's the next roadmap? Tuesday's the next roadmap. It'll be an interesting one as well. Not because we're adding extra stuff, but because we had kind of an epiphany when in the meeting earlier on today with regard to why the roadmap is proving to be increasingly difficult to keep accurate. So we'll cover that next Tuesday. But we've figured out how to resolve it as well, which is even better. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Every other Tuesday. Roadmap is every other Tuesday. So if we've just done one, the next one will be the following Tuesday. There will be 2 Tuesday. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't need me to explain anything. You're smart enough to understand what I mean. That's okay. The new route's very nice. I quite enjoy it actually. This section of the new route especially has got a lot going on. The problem with the high speed section is that, I mean, even in the real world, there's not an awful lot to see. It is basically cut out of the landscape in order to go as quickly as possible. But it's quite a pretty route. It's got a nice bit of up and a bit of down, which always makes things lively as well. The tunnel is, or tunnels, I should say, either side of Stratford. They're a bit uneventful, but they are the real thing. So there it is. Can you turn up the layers? I don't quite understand what you're asking, Hogs. Do you want to have another swing at the question, and I'll see if I can answer it? Oh, I see. Do layers max out by default? If you've got everything needed to add the layers, then yes, it will max them out automatically. Right. Is there any PIS on this platform? Yes. Right. No, it doesn't give you any indication that this service doesn't stop here. So not on that. Yeah. Sorry, Oggs, you'd missed a Y and it completely threw me. But I managed to get it. When's your next stop, Matt? Matt's not playing. I know you. Yeah, thanks, Enter the Dragon. You're here often enough. You know who I am. Either that or you do it just to bait me, don't you? I am so readily baited, but that's not a point. That's mean and harsh on the entertainment for the evening. Oh, see, I'm dying here to do training. Why does the BR101 not come with a reversing cam? It doesn't come with anything. It's not out yet. No, it doesn't come with anything at the moment. We'll talk about it in more depth when we're a little bit closer to its release. But at present, the BR101 is a Schrodinger's BR101 because it both exists and doesn't exist at the same time. Not out yet. If this is Matt, I assume you mean Matt, their bad guy. If this is Matt, he's grown a lot more hair since the last time I've seen him. Now, that's just me. And true. Am I still in interim? Yes, I am. I am done being interim on Monday, as it happens. The new community director starts next week. But he's going to get some bedding in time, so I'm not going to disappear. I'm going to be around for a little while yet. And then I'll probably still be around because doing streams is part of my job. So I'll still be around in a streaming sense, but not around so much. Should we slow down a bit, you think? Do you think that would be an idea worth pursuing? Yeah, I reckon it probably would. Should we put all the brakes on? Yeah, I think that's probably advisable. Do you think that would be a plan? Do you think paying attention to forthcoming speed limit changes would have been an idea that you could have pursued earlier on? Because that got jolly exciting really quickly there. Yeah, all right. There's no need to rub it in. Oh, derail? No, not me. No, I don't derail. I only flip the train off the track, you see. Derailing is not a thing I do. Also, I've come up 380 yards short of a red signal. And that's because I have good train karma. Tickle it, otherwise it will be vexed. What route is this one? This one's Southeastern high speed. The route comes with a couple of rail tour options in using classic BR Blue services. So this is the class 37 that we're rolling here, and we're coming up on Rochester. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to look the other way. We're not looking... Oh, flip neck. I'm going to look the other way. We're not looking at the submarine. No. Everybody looks at the... Oh. Great. Everyone looks at the submarine. I'm going to look the other way towards Leeds Castle. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Make sure you can still see the train. That is the star of the show. Yeah, I know. There you go. We'll park it about here. This should be a shot. Right about there. That's the one we want. Yeah, it's okay. Needs to be a little bit lower, a little bit closer. But we'll soak it in nonetheless. Have we got to stop here? Just out of interest. No, it's a go via. Alright, okay. boats. In fact, boats. Yeah. I hope I stay doing the roadmap. Yes, I'm still going to be looking after the roadmap. The roadmap is also part of what I'm going to be doing. But I also need to stay out of the hair of the new community director because otherwise I make his job more difficult, and that is not the intention. Let's have a look and see if this one says it doesn't stop here. Hang on. Release the brakes again. Welcome to Rochester. Hello. Yeah. I didn't actually intend to stop there, but I did anyway for love. Oh, and once again my good train karma has come into play because there's a red signal. I know, I am that good. Pretty surprising. Yeah. Anytime I'm playing something German from here on in, unless I'm doing questions at the same time, I will always play with PZB on. If my focus is going to be on answering questions, so I need to be reading the chat, then I'll run with PZB off, because you need to keep your attention up if you're paying attention to the chat. So having extra safety options doesn't do you any favours. So I'll be the deputy. No, not at all. No, I'll be going back to my old role doing research, and my new role helping on it's kind of a big schemes development basis, doing some design stuff in a kind of a theoretical sense. I'm there to represent you lot, see, to go like, this is what they'll like, and to represent my lot as well, which are the train gamers of the world. Those who, if a game includes a train, they'll go, oh yes. But it is the game aspect that is as appealing as it is the train aspect, because you've got Matt on that team as well to represent the trains first all the time. Who is the new community director person? I'll let them introduce themselves. They might choose, incidentally, to just stay behind the scenes and do a lot of strategy-based stuff. But it is someone who is used to streaming in the community stuff they've done before. So it's quite possible you'll get to meet them before too long. They're much nicer than I am. Way nicer. Way nicer. Well, it's very nice of you to say so there, MLHST please. Oh, great. Will I still be doing streams? Yep, I'll still be doing streams. Streaming is part of my job description, so yeah, I'll totally still be doing the streams. But I'll be less immersed in the community side of things. When's the next update on how the development of Steam is doing? The next one will be this month. I need to catch Matt for 45 minutes or so and have a good lengthy conversation with him. So what we're going to talk about the challenges of bringing Steam to Train Sim World specifically on a kind of a technical and a game design basis. What are the things that we need to get right? So at the moment we're focusing on kind of, while development's ongoing, because we want to bring out a new article every month, we're focusing on the background of what's occurring more than we are going to be showing anything off. It's going to be a few months yet before we show anything about how progress is going, or even prototypes, that kind of thing. So settle in for the long haul on this one. But our aim is to create something amazing. We'll see how we get on. Where are we? We shouldn't be in Rochester. We should. I know we're in Chatham. Yeah. So yeah, settle in for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be good. There you go. Will there be any more Train Sim World routes? Yes, Sir Harry, there most definitely will. We've got 3, 4 on the roadmap already, but we'll be adding more soon. Not next week. Okay, just to set your expectations. We're not adding them next week, but we're hoping within the next 2 road maps will be adding more routes into that, so you can see what's coming up next. Yes. Right, there you go. Why has it taken so long to do Steam? That's a good question, and it's one part. I mean, this is a better question for Matt than it is for me. But from what I understand, it's one part. The game, the engine that we used to run on, and this is not Unreal. It's our interpretation of Unreal. Wasn't ready. There were too many things it couldn't quite do yet. So we needed to push it forward to the current version of Unreal Engine that we run on in order to get anywhere near, and we will update Unreal Engine again to deploy Steam in full, or at least that's the plan at the moment. Whether or not we do update is TBC, to be confirmed. Sorry, I shouldn't abbreviate. But yeah, it just wasn't ready, and we knew it was going to take a lot of dedicated effort to make Steam the kind of experience that you want to have. So we wanted to make sure that we'd got the rest of Train Sim World to a point where we thought, right, now we can focus on one big project for an extended period, and that's kind of where we're at now. Yes, there you go. When will we see a preview of the 465? I don't know. Mike, are you anywhere near? Because the 465 is not far off. If you've got your ears on, Mike, how long do you think it will be before we can do a 465 preview? He might not have his ears on. He did say he was going to be in and out a little bit, see. There you go. Nice to see you, George. Thanks for stopping by. There you go. Is there an update for Southeastern High Speed? There's one coming, and we'll have the details about what that includes in the roadmap. It's not going to be a lengthy wait. We are in sort of next release territory there, but there's a good cluster of updates going into Southeastern. So wait for next Tuesday. We'll have more details about what they are. Yeah, 465 is soon, but I don't have... No, Mike's obviously otherwise occupied at the moment, otherwise I'd be able to give you some estimates there. I'll tell you what, should we actually stop here, given that we're supposed to? That would be a fun thing to do, wouldn't it? Try actually using the brakes. Alright, I will do. Alright, are the brakes having a suitable effect? Yeah, they're fine. It's all good. You might want a bit more, though. Yeah. Not so much as it feels like we're throwing all the anchors out, but also watch out for the red signal. You know, it's worth. It did say Medway Explorer on the PIS there. No, you're coming in very short. Oh, it said we've arrived. Oh, what the heck? Okay, fine. Tell you what, passengers, you get off. I'll get out. All right, there we go. We'll go and have a wander. There we go. Yeah, I was a minute behind schedule, despite driving really quite poorly. There you go. What about Unreal Engine 5? It is going to be... I would say you're not going to see anything on Unreal Engine 5 for a year or more. With any new engine, it takes a while to get used to it on a developmental basis. And then, when the first UE5 thing comes out, whoever makes it, and whatever it is that's released, it will use some of the swanky bells and whistles in there, but it won't be pushed as an engine for a couple of years after its release, because it takes time to get to grips with the engine and the tech behind it. It's very much like consoles, the Unreal Engine, in the sense that if you think about the games that you experience on a console at the start of the cycle, let me in. So when a new console just comes out, if you think back to the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, the games that came out then, and then compare them to the games that came out at the end of the cycle, the hardware hasn't changed during that time. Sure, different versions with a little bit more firepower have come out, but ultimately the hardware is exactly the same as it was. But the ability of developers to get more out of that hardware has improved significantly, and engines work in a very similar way to that. So you might get some swanky pants bits and pieces on Unreal Engine 5 when the first games roll along, but give it a couple of years and then there'll be something amazing. Do I build this game alone? I don't build this game at all. I just drive it badly. Can we please have a preview of Steam Locos? LaserJet will do previews of Steam Locos when we've got Steam Locos to preview. It's as simple as that. Train Sim World is made by Dovetail Games. I work for Dovetail Games, and I'm you know, happy-go-lucky video entertainment monkey. No, we have 100+ people working on Train Sim World in one capacity or another. And you'd like some info on the BR420? Well, there you go. What's my role for DTG? It's tricky to describe. I do a lot of player research, but I also do a lot of the streams as well. So I look after I have been temporarily looking after the community while we've built up a new community team, and we've got a new boss of community coming in to look after it soon. And that's because I've been doing community management for 20 years, but I'd kind of moved into a player research and applying that research to game development kind of role before we ran out of community managers and they asked me to step in just temporarily. Jack of all trades, jack of quite a few, certainly, master of one or two of them, but jack of a couple of trades, most definitely. Are there going to be any Scottish routes? Eventually, sure. Eventually there'll be routes from everywhere, but eventually takes a very long time to arrive. You're right there, Pele. Are you, is that okay? Or Pel? Is it Pel or Pele? Or Pele? Yeah. No, it is double L. You seem to have gone. You seem to have gone off the rails there a little bit. Will DTG support in the future 144 Hz for more reaction? It's not high on the priority list, and this is something that's true. I'm going to stop at Faversham instantly. I'll take you as far as Faversham, and then I'm going to enjoy the start of my weekend if it's all right with you lot. The same is true for any technology that is not wholly embraced by one platform, so it would exist for the likes of VR as well. We know there is a lot of interest in VR, not least of all within Dovetail itself, but it is not widely adopted amongst PC or console players for that matter, because obviously PlayStation has VR capabilities. So VR is not high up our agenda list because it doesn't help enough people. Now you could go, but what about Raildriver? You kind of go, Raildriver is a bespoke piece of hardware that allows that replicates the cab controls from a train. We are a train simulator. To not support Raildriver would just be the wrong thing to do. So I know it's a little bit. Well, hold on a moment. That's one set of rules for one thing and another set of rules for another. You kind of go, but yes, but reasons. So there you go. It might not be 100% consistent, but hopefully the logic makes sense. Yes. Routes from Denmark. Eventually. Absolutely. You can ask about routes from anywhere, and you know I'm going to say eventually, right? That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to give you a different answer there. Eventually. A PSVR version of TS2 would be amazing. It would. But at the moment, it's not something we're working on at all. You'll get the entire DTG back catalogue eventually. You'll get every route ever made in the world's nay universe before the end of time. Yeah, all of them. Routes from Mars, you got it. In fact, you know, we possibly won't have finished all the routes on Earth before there are routes on Mars. So, yeah, I mean, we'll probably have a selection to choose from. Yeah. Yeah. Before the heat death of the universe. I was going to say that, but I'd already used universe in that sentence, so I decided not to. Yeah. Good. How many play on average? What, the actual number? I don't know. I don't know the actual number, but the breakdown is it's almost even splits. So it is almost an even split between each platform. There are slightly higher users in some countries on one platform than there are in another, but it is almost an even split between the three. Please add a route to my heart. Yeah, you big softy. Well, even when there are... I misread that, Oggs, but I was going to take a spin on that. Yes, even when we do routes on Mars, there will still be copies of the Metro lying around on the train. There you go. Hello, Shelby. There you go. You're happy now. And, if that makes your day complete, then I'm happy to have helped you with that. What are the typical Medway Town hoodies being... When are the typical Medway Town hoodies being added to Southeastern route? When we're... I would suggest when we tackle passengers. To give it some context, passengers and the redevelopment thereof should probably sit at a similar kind of scale to developing steam, because we not only want to address how they look, but also how they move, the random kind of actions that they get up to, the number of them that you'll see, how they interact with trains and seats and each other and all that kind of thing. This is what we want to do, but it's not in active development at all yet. We're still at the stage where we'll occasionally have a discussion about, wouldn't it be great if they, and it gets added to a wish list of wouldn't it be great if they, and then that moves forward into a little bit of exploration in terms of, okay, what's that going to take? How much pressure is that going to put on memory use throughout the rest of the game, and where do we go from there? And then it's about scheduling the resources, which is, you know, people fundamentally, to actually make it work. So, you know, the focus is on Steam at the moment, but passengers is something we definitely want to address. What do you do with the money when people buy routes and add-ons? We pay the people who made the routes and add-ons. The end. That's about it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, occasionally we might buy new computers for people to make more routes and add-ons with, you know, that we pay the rent on the office. We do all the things that allow us to continue making routes and other add-ons. What's my favourite German Loco in the game? It is the 423. It is the 423. It is my current favourite. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Please add the Manchester Metro link. All right, I'll do it in a couple of minutes. Give me until I finish this run, and then I'll go whip that up for you. No problem. Can you fix the pop-ups in the game? What do you mean? As in menu pop-ups, or do you mean the pop-ins of graphics? Check me out, actually doing a whistle board. There you go. Yeah, what's my current FPS? 60. Yeah, is this class 37? Yes, it is. I haven't been outside in a couple of minutes, actually. Sorry, I've been remiss. There you go. Have some exterior. In fact, we might be at a speed that allows me to hook up something good here. Let's try and get just around the corner. Maybe on the corner will be all right. Here I come. Right, that off. Let's go. Come on, be good. Be good. And not bad. Still too fast. A little bit slower, and this would come up swimmingly. The aim, of course, is that the train and the speed that I'm moving the camera are just slightly different to one another, and then you get a really nice tracking shot going on. That's the aim. Okay, there was probably another whistle board there that I missed, but you know, I don't suppose anybody's particularly surprised. Pop in. The pop in of graphics is something we want to address, obviously, and that all comes down to memory usage, and how we can do that more efficiently. There is quite a lot of scenery happening, and the goal would be to move, because it popping in is basically it going from not in memory to in memory, and if you can do that far enough away, you never see it happen. You know, but it happens once in a while. Shadow drawing as well happens a little bit too close to the camera to sell you on the authenticity of it. But it all comes down to memory usage, and optimization is what we're working on right now. That's not to say that that the optimization projects that we've got going on will address pop-in, but it's not going to make it worse. Let's put it that way. So yeah, we know it would be desirable to move the pop-in off camera so that you couldn't see it, but it's a tricky one. It's not an easy one to solve. Will there be stop announcements like Nächste Station München Hauptbahnhof? It's Nächste. Nächste? Yeah, it is Nächste because there's no mount. Not yet. The passenger announcements we desperately want to do. We really, really want to do them, but they are not at the top of the priority list at the moment. But much like passenger information screens, for ever such a long time, I mean, passenger information screens in the game, not even a year old yet. So adding in further nods towards reality and adding extra immersion factors is definitely something we... Am I going too fast again? Oh, just a little. Yeah, okay. Try actually putting the brakes on. I'm on it. Oh, emergency brake. That's possibly overkill. Ah, in for a penny, in for a pound, I say. All right. How about you release them, and then let's get moving again. Or are we going to have to come to a full stop? You know the answer to that. Oh, phooey. Oh, phooey indeed. No, we're golden. Right, throttle on. It's because I'm looking. It's because I'm reading the chat and I'm not looking at the screen. On the plus side, no. I was about to say on the plus side where we're going to be on time, but there's not a chance that we're on time. We're going to be woefully late. Oh dear. There you go. If you implement passenger announcements on the train, will it be the real announcements? That's more tricky to say for sure. Any audio recording is subject to a whole slew of copyright rules, and that doesn't matter whether it's spoken word or whether it's music or whatever it is. There are a lot of rules that apply to any audio recording, so chances are it will be a reproduction rather than a real thing. But obviously if we could get the real thing, then we would try and use that. Great rail talk. I've gone through 2 junctions at 60 miles an hour. I don't know if you can see or not, but I am spending most of my time reading the chat. I'm just leaving the old grumbler here, having a grumble in the background while I read the chat. There you go. I'll even get you a nicer view. But there you go. No, it's not nice enough. All right, hold on. Something where once in a while there's a bit of tree getting in the way. Yeah, it's too much tree. Go to the other side. All right, hold on. Up and then out. Oh, I see. Now they've decided to plant trees all over the place on this side. Ah, no, that's better. Right. Are we also working on other games? Other parts of the company are. So obviously we've got Train Simulator that is still that still has work done for it. We've got our various fishing titles, and they're still having work done, but they're separate teams. Is it a bug that it constantly goes to the rear camera? I would say probably yes, or rather it shouldn't do it. I mean it's non-destructive, but when you hit 2 on the keyboard, it should go to the front of the train or where you left it last, rather than always going to the back and then I'm having to move the camera. The Nuremberg Underground. What's good about Nuremberg Underground? Fully automatic trains with nothing to do as a driver. No, that's my least favourite thing to do. No, you see, I'm a PZB man now. No, I'm all about the PZB all the time. No, that's what I want. Do you get extra points for doing the S3 challenge in real life? Although I'm not entirely sure I've ridden that exact route, but sifa and PZB was enabled. Yes, you do. If you've done it on a real 423, that's the bit that matters. The fact that you know how to use the brakes on a 423 will probably help you. But no, it would qualify as legit. Yeah, there you go. I'll check which cab end is forward. There you go. Thank you, Moggy. Yes, could be. I've got the back of the cab facing forward, strictly speaking, and therefore, yeah. I'm on PC. I'm on a pretty good PC as well. When I say pretty good, I'm on a very good PC. And for those of you unfamiliar with my particular setup, I'm playing this at 4K with all of the graphics options turned on, which is then shrunk down to 1080p before being streamed. Can you stick your head out of the window as a feature? Yes. And you do it like that. Am I an owner of the company? No, I'm not. I'm an employee of the company. Have I got a 4K monitor? Yep. And it's about that big. There you go. That's an accurate representation of how big. It's about that big. And then I've got two other monitors. I've got one running vertically that way, and I've got another one running horizontally that way. There you go. Yeah. No, there. What did I press to stick my head out? Cursor key. Left and right cursor change your perspective view, so you can hang your head out the window like a dog if it suits you. There you go. You were late, didn't see the challenge. You're going to need to see the challenge, Toby. It's a good one. Your hope for TSW3, a few of German rail tracks like Willingen, Konstanz or Mannheim, Karlsruhe. Okay. We could do those in TSW2, you know. Can you stick your head out of the cab on consoles? Yes, you can. It's the same controls. It's the same control you use to look out at the cab while you're in the platform. I don't know the exact control, although if Matt's in the chat, and he occasionally is, or if someone else knows, they'll let you know which way to do it. But yeah, it's part of the immersion control setup. Does up and down? Oh, it does up and down change direction once your head is out of the window? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, I would do page up, page down, but they're going to be married to something else. Right, we've got a yellow signal coming up. I'm going to take it easy on that. Running through things at high speed, well, that's one thing. Spadding out at the end of the objective, well, that's something else, isn't it? Yeah. Just we'll cruise it on in here. I'll even start applying just a genteel amount of brake here. It's not having a radical effect, but you know, I'm making a nod towards it having a radical effect. There you go, full service, which is possibly overkill. There you go. What do you got for me? What's up next? No, it's all good. It's all right. In half a mile, you got another yellow. You'll be all right. Now, keep it to around 60. 50 is even better. 40, arguably, is you know, more slowing down than you needed to do, but way to go anyway. Oh, good job. Well done, you. How do you stop the camera moving with the train on PS4 outside? You would need to switch to classic controls instead of immersion controls, and that will give you control over the free cam again. Unfortunately, we ran out of buttons. We are exploring options whereby you only need one control system to rule them all. But with the immersion control job, it's we ran out of buttons, unfortunately. When does the Hamburg Lübeck arrive approximately? this year is the best I can do for you on that one. Alright, that's the best I can offer. Because, strictly speaking, we don't give dates, but I'm feeling generous. So there you go. I've got 10 months before that proves to be wrong in any fashion at all. Yes. Is that your hometown railway? Munich, Augsburg. München, I should say, Augsburg. I try and do it in German where possible. How do I like it? Love it. It's great. That's a good one. And the sheer variety of stuff that you get there as well is terrific. Obviously, apologies to console players if you've got all of the layers here, I suppose. What is the new one for TSW coming soon? I think Clinchfield is up next in the rotation. I'll try and... I think Clinchfield is the next one that is due for release. But I'll see if I can get that confirmed. The 465 is the next Loco due for release. I think we've got the BR Blue Pack as well. Or I can't even remember what it's called. There are a couple that are close. I'll tell you what, I will get some level of guidance with regard to what the next things are coming up for the next roadmap stream. There we go. Yeah. Is there another UK route this year? Oh, I would imagine so. We just haven't got it on the roadmap yet. We will add new stuff to the roadmap pretty soon, but it's not going to be this time. It will be probably next time. Right, there we go. Lock them in, chuck them out. I'm going for a wander, and that'll do us for this evening. There you go. Right, so there you go. If you missed out on the challenge, you can go back to the top of the stream and watch it there. It's not a complete disaster, but neither is it completely brilliant. I think my score may well be beaten. Anyway, next week you have the next roadmap coming up, along with all of the usual fun and games. I also think next week we start our creative series in Train Sim World, where in alternating weeks, Natalie's going to be working with the livery designer, building liveries and learning tips from you, and then passing tips on that she's had from other people. And I will be building stuff out in the scenario planner, because for some reason I sounded like the best person to do that. Don't know why, just there it is. Anyway, this is the Medway Explorer. It is 16 minutes behind schedule, and that'll be the lot for today. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll be back next week. There you go. It's a nice shot to finish on. Yeah, it's good. Right, where's the button that I'm looking for? I'm looking for the button that says we're all done here, give them a minute or two, but say cheerio. Cheerio.
Leave your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.